Good to be back. We ended up with a natural disaster in the area that I live. Um, if you look up northern Pennsylvania, specifically Tioga County, um, we got massive flooding. Ended up destroying my garage. Came in my house. I don't know. Ended up with about 3/4 of an inch of mud all through my house. It's been a heck of a thing to go through. Unfortunately, 4 people lost their lives up here. It's pretty crazy. We live right. The creek is right up behind our house. I guess it's called a river, but boy, oh boy, it started getting higher and higher and higher, and never seen it that high. It was unbelievable. So I woke the wife up, and I said, let's grab the kitty cats and get in the vehicle and go. And we got out of here, and came back a few hours later. Road was blocked off, and our house is pretty much demolished. The insurance company is coming to say if it's if it's totaled, or what's going to go on here. But so for the last few days, I've been getting my life back together here. That happened on Friday. So I apologize for not getting videos out. Thank you for sticking with me. That means a ton. And I got to tell you something, man. I am super impressed with the Red Cross, the Salvation Army. Just unbelievable, the help. Constantly people knocking on the door. Do you need food? Do you need water? You need cleaning supplies. Just unbelievable, unbelievable. Westfield, Pennsylvania. What an incredible community. I am very proud to be part of this community up here, and I'll tell you what, man. I pray to God it never happens to any of you guys. But if it does, I pray you had the help that they've shown up here. It's been absolutely incredible. Big shout out to them, for real. All right, so we are back to business here. All right, might miss a day here and there with getting things straightened out. Still cleaning my garage out, my house, but hey, we're alive. That's what matters, right? That's the number one thing. So I do have a donation thing on my description of the video if you guys feel like donating anything to help out anybody up here. And any donations that do come in will be handed over to the local high school here. They've been handing out clothes for people and food and stuff like that. So just incredible, absolutely incredible. It's amazing what people can do when they pull together. How powerful a community can be. Yeah. So anyway, all right, guys, let's get to crypto. It's been a minute, So let's see what's going on here. Here we got Kaspa on the chart here. We're gonna go over here real quick and take a look at a couple other things. Crypto bubbles. See what's going on here. Sats. What the heck? Sats rank number 90. Always something different popping in the top 100. That I am not 100% familiar with. Kind of old school. I don't know. I do get into the newer tokens. Don't get me wrong, but there's so many of them. It's just absolutely insane. You get them gems though. You pick the right gems, man, and it can change your life forever. No question about it. It's been bumming me out. I haven't even been able to trade, to get over there in Discord and trade. So be looking for me over there, members. Let's get at it. Let's make some money. I'm ready. And my internet's even been down the last 4 days. So just got it back today, and I'm ready to make some money. So if you guys are interested in that, sign up for a level 3 membership. Come join us over in Discord. You get over 10 hours of videos to teach you how to start charting charts, how to set up trading view, everything, how to long and short market, and I teach everything in there. Plus a link to the Discord for only 15 bucks. Try it out for a month. If you don't like it, cancel it. If you're making money, hang in there and trade with us and make some money. That's what I love doing. I love trading. I'm addicted to it. I can't help it. Everybody's got their thing. All right, over here, Bitcoin suddenly braced for an Elon Musk and Donald Trump bombshell. What's this? I seen these two were meeting up here. What's going on? Amid wild crypto price swings. It says here, the Bitcoin price has climbed over 61,000 per Bitcoin, adding 200 billion to the wider crypto market after former U.S. President Donald Trump proposed a radical plan to pay off $35 trillion of U.S. national debt. Now, after teasing game-changing crypto plans all week, Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr., has revealed the Trump family is working on a DeFi crypto platform to take on the banks. Well, how about that? Wow. That's pretty big news. Rumors of a Trump cryptocurrency began swirling this week after a series of X posts by Don Jr. and Trump's son Eric, who teased a big crypto announcement. A new Solana-based crypto called Restore the Public, or RTR, exploded in value before crashing back after viral rumors that it could be Trump's official cryptocurrency were nixed by Trump's son Eric, who called the rumors absolutely false and said the only official Trump project has not been announced. And that must mean there's one coming. I love how much the crypto community is embracing Trump, Don Jr. posted to X. It's absolutely incredible, but beware fake tokens claiming to be part of the Trump project. The only official project will be announced directly by us, and it will be fair for everyone. Don't be fooled. Stay tuned for the real deal. The Bitcoin and crypto market is now braced for Donald Trump to be interviewed by Tesla billionaire and ex-owner Elon Musk. Yeah, that's live tonight at 8 o'clock on a social media platform that Musk is trying to turn into an everything app. Musk remains one of the Bitcoin and crypto market's biggest influencers with his 2021 interest in Bitcoin. I think it was more in Dogecoin, catapulting the market into its massive bull run. Well, I don't know if Elon Musk catapulted crypto into a bull run, but it doesn't hurt. Every time Elon tweeted, I remember that in 2021. Every time he sent out a tweet, especially about Dogecoin, and there was a couple other ones he'd tweet out, the coin would absolutely take off. Musk's electric car company Tesla remains one of the largest corporate holders of Bitcoin, even after selling down its stack in 2022. Yeah, there was a rumor that he was selling all of his Bitcoin. I think that was in 2021. It was just a rumor, though. He came in and said that he made an announcement that they weren't doing that. Meanwhile, Trump's embrace of Bitcoin and crypto in recent months has given legitimacy to the technology, fueling bets that the Bitcoin price will soar if Trump wins the November election. How about that? That would kick our bull run right in. With traders watching closely for an update to Trump's radical plan to pay off the $35 trillion U.S. debt pile with Bitcoin. And he could do it. I mean, how much Bitcoin does the U.S. government hold? You know what I mean? They hold a ton of Bitcoin, the U.S. government. All right, let's just check something real quick. All right, let's check this out. Only take a second to pull this up. All right. Whoops, sorry about that. Knocked over my coffee thing. It's non-spillable. U.S. government holds how many Bitcoin? BTC. The government holds how many Bitcoin? U.S. government owns how much Bitcoin? How many Bitcoin do they got? It has to be a pile, right? I mean, all the confiscations, um, everything that they, it's a lot. I remember seeing a number one time before. Let's check this out. The U.S. government holds over 1% of the Bitcoin supply, valued at an impressive 13.16 billion. These holdings have tripled since 2021, demonstrating a consistent increase over the years. All right. Doesn't say there how many Bitcoin. 13.16 billion. Let's see down here. Right here. All right. The Treasury is sitting on a stash of 207,000 Bitcoin, worth $5 billion. That was in 2023. All right. This was in 2024 up here, worth $5 billion. So roughly 200,000 Bitcoin the U.S. government holds. 200,000 Bitcoin. That's a pretty good stash. Wouldn't mind holding that myself. How about it? That would definitely pay off some debt. 200,000 Bitcoin. That's incredible. All right, let's get rid of that. And we'll get right to the charts here, guys. This is pretty interesting. You know, if Trump makes a plan here to pay off this debt with Bitcoin, how huge would that be? I mean, come on, the guy's a businessman. He knows obviously what he's talking about. I love it. I love it. I don't like to get into politics. That's not my thing. My wife, that's her thing for sure. She loves it every time. She's constantly looking at it. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. 35 trillion in debt. During a live stream on a Q&A based platform, local John Jr. said the mysterious and as yet unnamed Trump project won't be a meme coin. It will be a long-term play. So they're talking about launching something, not a meme coin. All right, there's a lot of guys doing great stuff. I love meme coins and that culture. I love what those guys are doing with some friends of mine. It's great, Don Jr. said. But I just have to make sure that people understand that you can't conflate one thing with another. Don Jr. went on to give some more detail of the plan that appears to be some sort of crypto-based payment and banking platform. What, like an XRP type thing? I think what we want to do is sort of take on a lot of the banking world, he said. This notion of DeFi is obviously very appealing to guys like me who've been debanked or haven't been able to get insurance or whatnot. Let's see here, what else we got? Decentralized cryptos such as Bitcoin have been touted as an alternative to the centralized financial system, which has been criticized for becoming whoops, hold on one second, guys. This is a good article, which has been criticized for becoming politicized in recent years. Most notable, come on, don't you hate that? I know you guys, everybody has it. When you're reading an article and these pop-ups. He said this notion of DeFi. Come on now, let's go. Sorry, guys, please hang with me here. This is pretty good. All right, here we go. Which has been criticized in recent years, most notably by Canada's government that froze the bank accounts of anti-vaccine mandate protesters in 2022. I didn't know that. Canada's government froze the bank accounts of anti-vaccine mandate protesters. Last year, the Biden administration was accused of trying to quietly ban Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos in a move that was described as Operation Choke Point 2.0, referring to a 2013 government initiative that sought to cut off undesirable industries from banking services. Well, of course, all these guys, and I have nothing against anybody, man. I am a peaceful, loving human being. A God-fearing man. I love Jesus Christ. Every man is equal. But a lot of these guys over in Wall Street and the government, they all got their hands in the banking systems, right? I mean, come on. A lot of them own banks, a lot of them own loan companies. They don't want to see Bitcoin take off as a payment thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, or even a store of value to compete with gold and silver. They don't want that. They want to get rid of it. Period. I could see Biden doing that. Operation Choke Point 2.0. Well, how about that? It looks like Trump is going to be coming out with his own cryptocurrency. Very interesting. I can't wait to see what this entails. All right, so let's get back here if we can. Come on. There we go. Sorry about that. Ended up choking on me here a little bit. Wouldn't that be something? I plan to pay off 207,000 Bitcoin, and a plan to pay off the debt. Wouldn't that be something if he pulled that off? If he gets elected, all right, you give him 4 years to do it. We have a crypto bull run, 207,000 Bitcoin. Bitcoin hits what? 200 grand or whatever. Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that absolutely be crazy if he pulled it off and paid off all of our debt like that? I would be absolutely blown away. That would be incredible. We'll see, right? First he has to get elected. I got to be honest. Anybody that's for crypto, not just crypto. That's not like everything that is important to everybody, but it's very important to us, right? I mean, we're all invested in this, so that definitely, inches them further towards my side. The crypto bull run is here. 5 altcoins that could 10x in 2024. And here we go. The SEC sues over alleged $650 million global crypto fraud. Well, Trump said the first day he would be in office, he would fire Gary Gensler. So, wouldn't that be something? The first day in office, that would be incredible. That would take a lot of, maybe the man thinks he's doing his job right. Maybe he's being paid off by these banks to come after crypto companies. Who knows? There's so much shady shit going on in the government. Excuse my language, but that's a fact. It really is. Everybody's pockets are getting lined. All right, it says here the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on Monday sued the crypto company Novatech and its married co-founders, saying they fraudulently raised over $650 million from more than 200,000 investors worldwide, including many Haitian Americans. What does that have to do with anything? Novatech and co-founder Cynthia and Eddie Petian allegedly promised investors their money would be safe, with Cynthia Petian assuring they would be in profit from day one. The SEC said the Petians instead used new money mainly to repay earlier investors and pay commissions to promoters while siphoning millions of dollars for themselves. It said the scheme lasted for 4 years until Novatech's May 2023 collapse. Monday's lawsuit in Miami federal court came 2 months after New York Attorney General Letitia James sued Novatech in the petitions in a state court in Manhattan, estimating their fraud at more than $1 billion. $1 billion. The regulations said Novatech tried to appeal to victims' religious faith through social media, Telegram, and WhatsApp, and sometimes in the Haitian Creole language, with Cynthia Petty branding herself Reverend CEO and saying Novatech was God's vision. Yeah, all right. Lawyers for Novatech and the petitions are believed to live in Panama could not immediately be identified. Both regulators called the fraud a pyramid scheme where companies pay bonuses or commissions to recruit new investors. The SEC also charged 6 Novatech promoters with fraud, saying they kept recruiting investors despite red flags, such as delayed withdrawals and U.S. and Canadian regulatory actions that raised questions about Novatech's legitimacy. One promoter agreed to pay a $100,000 civil fine. His lawyer did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Both lawsuits seek restitution for victims and civil fines. All right, well, the SEC, that's a great job. That's the ones they should go after, correct? I mean, come on, that's obvious fraud. You don't do that to people. That's just terrible. And if you're really gonna make a difference in the world, and you want to go out there and create a cryptocurrency and stuff, do it the right way. All right? Don't be slimy about it just to take some man or woman's hard-earned money. That's wrong. It's just not right to do to people. So. But unfortunately, not everybody thinks like that, right? I mean, I know I got a lot of great people that watch this channel, and I appreciate that very much, guys. We got definitely a super crew here. All right, let's come over here to these charts. First off, I do want to show you the Dow Jones, guys. You can see that 4.236 extension up there. We are creaking up higher and higher and higher, right? What do we got going on in here? It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like a possible fifth wave coming up here. All right, let's get a measurement on that. Let's zoom in. Let's take a look at the RSIs. The Dow is going. It's amazing how it hit that 4.236. Like that, and obviously showing a reaction to it, right? The target for a fifth wave would be a 1618. There you go. Came very close, and a hard rejection off of that. Hard rejection. Let's go to a 15-minute chart and look at that. Let's see here. Yeah, look at double top on a 15-minute. Look, you got a double top in here. And you got there's boom. There's one there. And then you got a second one right here. They don't have to be the exact same heights to be double tops, guys. Don't let anybody ever tell you that, because that's not true. Right? As long as they're close or whatever, that's a double top for a fact. Okay? That's an M formation, which is bearish. Okay? When you see an M like this, M formation, that is a bearish formation. All right? Usually, that's definitely bearish. So, definitely got a double top there, a hard rejection off of there. And what are we getting here? A 5 wave down here. Let's see. Sure looks like it, don't it? It's going on a 1 hour. Yeah, really does look like it. Looks like you've got a possible. We'll follow it and see what happens here. But maybe a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. We'll see what happens. What kind of measurement do we got here off of, cannot go past 50%. 382 is normal. That's a normal pullback, a 382 retracement right there. So it very well could be a 5 wave down. Let's look at the RSIs on here. The 1 hour. 1 hour is about reset. 4 hour. 4 hours still on its way up. Okay, I'm not doing a whole lot though. Red candle, 8 hour. He's 8 hours down at the bottom there. Same thing though, not doing much. You know, you got a red candle on that 8 hour. Look at this. You know, red candle here. 12 hour. Let's see what's going on here. Apologize, a little bit slow yet. Internet, you know, they're trying to get things back up to speed here with all this catastrophe. But 12 hour down at the bottom here, still bullish. You know, should be heading on its way up. It's trying to. Your daily, right at the bottom. All these are right at the bottom here. The weekly. Let's see where that weekly's at. Weekly is pulling down, and the monthly. Let's see where that monthly is. The monthly is at a 78 and a 74. Oh boy, kind of flattening out here. We got any bearish divergences here? Let's take a look here. All right, right here we have this high, and we have a higher high on price, right? If we bring this up, well, boy, just barely, huh? Just barely a lower high. You know, here from here, it is technically bearish divergence there. All right, on the what's that on the monthly? All right, so we'll have to keep an eye on this thing. See what happens here. Dow Jones, super important, obviously, for the whole market and for a bull run. You know, we need these the big ones, the Dow Jones, the Russell, the S&P, you know, the Nasdaq. We need all of them to go. All right, that's a fact for a bull cycle. Now the Russell, here is the Russell. All right, ended up coming up hitting that 786. Another one got rejected hard. It is keeping trend. All right, that's super important. I think as long as it keeps this trend line, you know, through here, I think it's going to be all right. You know, this trend line running right up through there. Okay, as long as it holds that, things are still okay. All right, the weekly's coming down. The monthly 79 and an 80. It is coming down. Okay, the daily in 19.9. The daily is bullish. Okay. Very oversold, that's for sure. It's way down there. And look at that straight drop on this thing. I mean, the bottom just fell out. All right, have not seen any kind of retracement whatsoever yet, except what's this come up? Yeah, 20382. That's it. You know, I don't see a 5-wave down in here. Let me see. Let's see. 12 hour. You know, I don't see a wave 1, 2 is what I'd be looking for that. 12 hours heading up and bullish. 8 hour. 8 hours coming down. 4 hour. 4 hours coming down, trying to curve back up here. Okay, it is trying to make a curve back up. Now, what I would be watching for here, guys, especially out in this 12, you know, I would definitely get a Fibonacci on this thing and watch this area here for a possible, you know, get your fib down here on the bottom and watch for a bounce here. Okay, this thing get down towards the 618, 702, then watch for a possible bounce out of here. Right on this Russell. If it's gonna bounce, that's where it's gonna bounce, right down in here. 618 to the 786. Okay, that's what we're going to be watching for here. Go on the daily, and there you go. Looks a lot more convincing than being on the slower time frames, because you have, you know, just it just looks better out here on this time frame. All right, but I don't see 5 waves down, so maybe we're going to start 5 waves up, maybe up towards that 618 and 702, and see what happens after we get up there. All right, so we'll have to put a fib on here and follow this and see what happens here. All right, but like I said, as long as we hold this trend line, That's the big thing. You definitely don't want to see it lose this. That would be probably not very good news. You know, I 100% believe we're having this bull run. Okay, we're in August. We have to September 12th, September, October, November 12th. Then we have the elections. 90 days. You know, who knows? Maybe Trump gets in, um, and him with his crypto friendly stuff, you know, might send us right into a massive bull market. I don't know. No, there's going to be some catalyst, I believe, that's going to do it, regardless of anything. In 2021, we did not start taking off until the fall. All right, I remember it like it was yesterday. I really do. I was in Pittsburgh. My father-in-law was in the hospital down there, and um, I remember it. I remember it. We were staying at the Green Tree, right down to the town Pittsburgh there by Mercy Hospital. And I remember looking at my phone thinking, holy cow, look at this. I mean, it just started. It was crazy. A bull run, if you haven't been through one, just wait. It'll blow your socks off, man. You will not believe it. It's like your wallet just every day just you know, doubles or triples or in a week or whatever. You know what I mean? It's absolutely nuts. You never seen anything like it. Or an altcoin season. We're due for one of those pretty soon too, for sure. All right. So Kaspa, this thing here. All right, we lost this wedge, obviously. Now this is another one here. You know, if you take a look at this thing, you know, maybe a wave two right there. That poke up in here. Let's go on a lower time frame, an 8 hour. You know, is this a wave two right there or not? That one's tough to judge. So we're going to take a measurement here and see if we broke a 50% or not. Okay, let's see. Put a Fibonacci on here. Yeah, we broke a 50% here. Okay, so you know, you would, like I said, you would expect it at least back up to the 618 here, all right? And then see what happens from there. That's always your area, you know, 618 to the 786. That's your area, and it tells you what's happening next. You know, you're either breaking through that area and heading higher, or you're getting rejected from that area and heading lower. Now, if we zoom in on this, you're wondering what this blue line is. I put it here before I started the video. I think this is a very crucial, you know, RS flip here if it gets it. Okay, I was definitely checking this out. Could this be a 5 wave down here? Yeah, absolutely could. You know, if you come on a 12 hour, yeah, 12 doesn't look so good. An 8 looks pretty good here. All right, you can see, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 has not broke wave 1. And a 5th wave down. All right, now where would that 5th wave put us as far as the measurement? Because I'm getting to something here. All right, if this does push down, that would give us a target of 14.88. Let's mark that off. If this happens, all right. Let's see here. Let's take that Fibonacci from the swing low to your swing high. That would put us at a 50% retracement, same as over here. All right. What's the RSI say? 8 hour. 8 hour is trying to turn back up here. Okay, so right now technically it is bearish. It's trying to make a curve to the upside. The 4 hour is bearish, a 50 and a 52. It is actually showing some weakness there. Okay, the 12 is rolling over 67 and a 77. All right, so we could be getting a fifth wave down here. We'll see. And the daily is bearish too, 22 and a 25. All right, your weekly is also pulling down. Okay, and I don't believe we have a monthly, do we? No, we do not. Okay, now let's take a look at this thing. All right, we have made a massive pullback here. All right, coming off of this low right down here. All right, if we bring this up, came right down to a perfect bounce area. We definitely did. I mean, right down towards that 702, 786, and look how that candle sucked up. I mean, that ate up. It's pulled down to 12.5, and it pulled back up 26%, back up to 15. Is that 15.3, 15.8? Yeah, so it made a heck of a bounce back there, that's for sure. That's on a weekly. If we go on a daily, yeah, I did that in one day. It sucked right back up there, and it has been holding that area. Okay, so that seems like a very, very sturdy area here. All right, but I still think it's a very good possibility that we get this pushed down in here. Right, so just keep an eye open for that. If we do, watch for a possible. Where would that be at here? Right down around 15. Is that 14.9? Right about 14.9. All right, unless it comes up and it takes out. It's coming on this little bit tighter time frame here so we can see a little bit better. There we go, 12 hour. It looks a lot better down it, probably even lower. There we go, that looks good. There wasn't no ABC in there, was there? Let's measure this out. It's good to hear people laughing outside. You know, it's been just, feel bad for a lot of people, man. A lot of people up here just lost their whole lives, you know. Terrible, terrible, terrible. We had a 618 right here. If we pull that down on top, oh boy. Well, possible ABC in there. Do have a 618 hit right here. You know, you do have some wicks coming down here, but you could either have an ABC, all right, and this thing has bottomed and will not go any lower than this, or we're getting the 5 waves down in here. Okay, now the ABC is not lining up perfectly, which makes me think maybe not. I mean, it's off. This bottom would be off what, 2.5%. Just seems like a lot for an ABC. You know, quite honestly, guys, me personally, I'm gonna be watching for something more like this. 2, 3, 4, and then that final 5th wave down. Then I think Kaspa is gonna start gaining some momentum back to the upside here. I really do. A target right there would be 14.9 for the 5th wave. That would give a 50% retracement. 50% retracements are good retracements to get as with starting upward momentum. 50% retracements are very strong bounce areas. All right, you pull down to a 618 or 702. You know, the further you drop down here and bounce, you know, less strength you're showing, really. You know, you come down here to 50% and shoot, showing a lot of strength, a lot of buying going on in here. What's volume look like here? Yeah, not real great on the daily. Let's see here. Yeah, we got some green buyers coming in. Definitely got some buyers stepping in here, that's for sure. I'm going to leave this here. We're going to see what happens here. Let's put a price label on this, okay? We were looking for about there, right? Okay, and we were looking for possible 5 waves down here. Let's get a measurement on where these guys are right here. We got, what is that? 228 million, and this it's biggest candle we've had in about 4 or 5 days here. So let's get a measurement on this. Yeah, you got this big wick down here. I don't like that wick. It's not ready yet. It's not going to bounce. Not yet. Not off of 382. Nope, nope, just not going to happen. I just don't see that happening. Not at all. Okay. Like I said, I'm looking for that 5 waves down. And then a bounce out of here. So we'll see. Yeah, man. I'm not always right. Nobody's always right. I try to give you the best shot I can. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. That's not my job. That's not my thing. Looking at charts is that's that. We'll see what happens down here. Hit the like and subscribe. Come over and trade with us in Discord. We're gonna be tearing it up, man. It's a level 3 membership. It's only $15. $15. You will learn $15 worth of knowledge in them videos. I promise you that. Okay. Just learning how to use a Fibonacci, how to draw trend lines, how to count Elliott waves, all that stuff, man. It's worth a lot more than that. We have over 200 people in our members group, and they are very, very helpful. And, come watch the videos, and then come over to Discord and try it out with us. We'd love to have you. Have a great day, everybody. I am so happy to be back. Thank you for having me back, and I appreciate your dedication to the channel. It means more than anything, guys. Thanks a lot.